How did your neighbor's PowerPoint presentation convince the cops to surround your house? I tried to explain to the 6 armed officers that I didn't know anything about any murders, but my neighbor Karen held up her iPad, showing a PowerPoint titled Serial Killer Next Door Evidence by Karen. She flipped to the first evidence slide, looking at me with a smug, "I got you this time beach" expression. "It began 3 months ago," Karen said like a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. She noticed I kept odd hours and had blackout curtains on all my windows. The first incident happened when she saw me dragging heavy black garbage bags to my car at 2 in the morning. The next day, she found red stains all over my driveway that looked exactly like blood. She started documenting everything for the safety of the neighborhood. He would have delivery trucks come to this house at night with tattooed men unloading large packages and body-sized boxes. He took every single one down to his garage and came out with black bags once he's finished the job. Our other neighbors who had come out to check on the scene gasped at the horrific PowerPoint full pictures of the men, the suspicious truck, and me wearing protective eyeglasses and an apron, stained with something red. Karen flipped through more extensive evidence, photos of body parts visible through my garage window, recordings of bone saw sounds at midnight, even a video of me splashed with a red liquid while holding a chainsaw. "I'm telling you now, it's not what it looks like," I said, trying to hold back my laughter. Karen laughed. "We're not blind. Don't even try to play your tricks on us. You're just another Jason wannabe." "Jason Derulo?" I teased. "What the no? Jason Voorhees from those horror films." "You know what? Never mind." She flipped through more pieces of evidence. The Ring doorbell recording of me handing over a red-stained suitcase to the delivery men and a picture of a shrunken head in my car. When the officers saw the footage of a victim who sat in my living room, pale and unmoving, they panicked. "Check the property. Start with the garage. Go." The officers entered my garage with weapons drawn and found mannequins on professional racks with latex limbs hanging to dry. They found containers of the red liquid labeled Corn Syrup Mix Episode 6 and a toy chainsaw tagged Testing Zombie Scene 4B. They clicked on different files from my computer, listening to different creepy sound effects and screams. "Oh hey, wasn't this on Stranger Things on something?" one officer said, recognizing one of the props. He whistled at the $3,000 invoice attached. Another officer picked up the body part that was seen on Karen's PowerPoint and realized it was just foam latex. They brought out a few of them to the lawn. Karen's hands shook as she picked up the lightweight props. "I don't understand," she mumbled. That's when I explained everything. I used to work corporate until I lost my job, and I figured, maybe I could start over, do something I really loved. So I got into special effects, became an artist. I loved horror movies and wanted to make things that I had always wanted to see in person. So I started making them. One thing led to another, and I now do some freelancing for clients like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. "No," Karen said, still not ready to admit defeat. "I saw the bodies, I swear, but no one was interested in her PowerPoint anymore. The officers and neighbors started asking me tons of questions about my job, which movies I'd worked on, what celebrities I'd met." Karen's husband stepped out from the crowd and quickly apologized to me and the officers, dragging her back to the house while she mumbled about seeing real bodies. Once she was gone, the neighbors and officers quickly left too, and I went back upstairs to check on the guy I'd tied up in the attic, my real prop.